Hello everybody, it's Several Level 4 for another Crisis Core mission video! Today we're going to be breaking the game again! Yay! We're going to go seeking precious items in Zack the Corporation Crusher quest tree. And we're going to start with the City Planning Department. Yes! We only do 6 missions in this video, but they're really important. Evidently, a city planning department competitor is hiding materials in the caves. Collect the materials. You may keep all items obtained during this mission, but stay sharp! Monsters are there to protect the stash. These missions generally are going to have huge maps, a lot of items scattered around all over the place. Not this one, but the next ones. And generally easy enemies, but yeah, they can be pretty annoying. The first treasure is just at the end of the hallway over here. Hero drink. All the items here are going to be centered around things that you can craft or using materia fusions, I should say, not crafting. There's no crafting in this game, do we? Using materia fusion, and that's really going to be the main thing. There should be an energy materia right by the boss here. And the boss is going to be a couple of one S mine and 3 scissor cheatons. The S mine has 17,850 health. These guys have 33,850. We fought them before. Remember the fact that they can use stop on you, and yeah, as you can see, I got into another stop lock, and it's annoying because there are 3 of them this time. Luckily I have the raise status, which I'm going to be using to great effect, probably. But yeah, they just keep healing me, and the S mine isn't helping out much either. I actually, when I was recording this, it was annoying because I couldn't do anything, but I didn't really mind because since they couldn't kill me, it was giving me more chances for limit breaks, and that's good for completion. It still is kind of annoying to just sit there for a while, though. I really would suggest stop protection until really the end of this mission tree, at least. I mean, you're fighting these types of enemies till the till the 6th mission. Alright, but yeah, we come back to life, use Octo Slash, and now I'm gonna punch everybody. Punch! Yeah, look at that. Yeah, get 3 hero drinks out of that. So I would highly suggest during all these missions to keep Hammer Punch, assuming you have Hammer Punch and you're not using something else, to have Hammer Punch equipped, even if you don't use it, if you have a different strategy, because coming up we're going to need it mastered. Like really need it, or else. We have information on a Space Development Department competitor hiding materials in the caves. Collect the materials. You may keep all the items obtained during this mission. However, be extra careful as monsters have been placed to protect the stash. It's the Space Development Department. Yay! Got Palmer's department before it was Reeve's city planning. Anyway, there are 6 chests here, and they're all way out of the way. First things first, we have to turn around and go the most out of the way. The boss is in the lower left corner of this map. But we have just a lot of stuff all over the place here. We have Fat Chocobo Feather and a Silver Omelet here. I think Silver Omelet's HP? No, the bagels are HP, the omelets are MP. Oh no. We got Giselle Greens, and over here we get a Crystal Orb. Crystal Orb raises a Spirit plus 80. Yeah, that's a lot. Spirit is like magic defense, so if monsters are killing you with magic, that's a good thing to equip. For somebody with raise, I honestly don't care because I usually punch them before they can do anything to me. But yeah, the next next 2 treasures are in the lower right corner of the map, also all the way out of the way. Luckily, we avoid battles for the most part, which is really nice because these maps can be really annoying. I think here, yeah, that's unavoidable, but we have Quake, and that kind of kills these scarabs because the scarabs only have 6,200 health. So Quake is really good against them and the mandrakes that are here, which have 9,900. So there we got a gold omelet, was it? Or was it something else? No, that was something else. Yeah, it wasn't actually on my map. Okay, there's 7 chests here. Gold omelet. What was that? Hyper wrist? Smart consumer. Okay, the smart consumer materia, if you don't remember, makes items that you use, like potion and things, more potent. They become potent potables. Such a great alliterative phrase. Potent potables. But yeah, you can try to use Quake. Unfortunately, these stupid S-mines have flare. I don't know why they just give enemies flare, but they do. And it's annoying, because I believe you... yeah, I was like, okay, now I'll just keep going. Nope. I was out of the range of the area for that. So what was I going to say? So, I think you could dodge flare, is what I'm saying, if you roll at the right time. I did it once, and I was like, what? That hit the entire screen. But you can also dodge things like Quake, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, the boss coming up here is going to be the Death Gaze enemy, which I think can death you? No, they can use flare, though. Eerie Soundwave. Okay, yeah, just punch them both at the same time. We get 3 fat chocobo feathers. But yes, to stop derailing myself, please keep Hammer Punch equipped, because otherwise you're going to be sorry. The alternative is to have a Master Dispel Blade materia. Reporting Department. We have information on a Reporting Department competitor hiding materials in the wasteland. Collect the materials. You may keep all the items obtained during this mission, but be careful. They seem to have placed monsters to secure their stash. Yeah, you have to secure your mustaches. Yeah, so Dispel Blade apparently is useful, but you have to have really high attack for it to help. And by really high, I mean like over 200, so that's like optimizing your equipment for attack, and that's not easy. So instead, I would suggest trying to just keep fighting around until Hammer Punch levels up. But anyway, got a Royal Crown there, and there's only one other chest here. Luckily, once again, the enemies here are really easy to avoid because the map is pretty uniform with how it works. The last chest should be right before the boss. Again. There we are. A Blaze Omelet. And the boss is a couple of Death Gazes. And a Scissor Cheatin'. Which, yeah, just don't get hit by it. How did that not kill it? How much do you have? Oh, I'm sorry, this is a Scissor Claw. We're level 55 now. The Scissor Claw has 57,850 health, and we get 3 Mithrils out of that. So yeah, don't get him confused with the Scissor Cheatins. That would be bad, because he doesn't die. Yeah, so the next mission coming up, I'm sorry, in the last video, I only showed the successful attempt against the Jabberwock, because I didn't really show the struggle against him, and I just kind of sped through it. I didn't even say his name, and I do apologize because he is a boss type monster. But I'm going to change that here. It's Security Department. You have information of Security Department competitor hiding materials in the plains. Collect the materials. You may keep all items obtained during this mission, but use caution as monsters have been placed to protect the stash. So yeah, there's strategy here, but there are 4 chests, and as you can see, the boss is going to be a Grand Horn, I should say, enemy. We get Dispel Blade right there if you don't have it. Now you just have to raise your attack up. You get Royal Crown here, and around the other side of the house should be, I was like, can I go in there? Alright, it's not in the house. You have to go all the way around here. Stupid game. Why can't you just give, like, it's not even higher than my shins. Like, it's not even up to my knees, and I can't walk over the stupid tiny dinky little fence. So anyway, we got the adamantite there. There's one more chest. Just find the side of the map and go along the bottom over here. And over there is a mountain chocobo omelet. And yeah, just the bosses here are once again the volcano enemies. The volcanoes have 27,850 health, so be careful. And the mandrakes are still stupid little mandrakes. But yeah, the boss here, I'll show you why it's important to have, well, we'll see what I use, but either really high attack with the Dispel Blade or something, because well, first of all, he comes with the Death Gaze. Kill the Death Gaze before it uses Flare. The Grand Horn has 65,040 health. It has null physical and null magic. Yeah. So you can't actually hurt it. Also, it uses Gaia's Wrath, which uses Earthquake twice, that you can dodge if you just time it right. But as you can see, I'm not doing any damage to him. But what I do get is a Moogle. What I did is I just kept fighting him with the hopes that I either get Zen Tetskin, which does work against him, or this, which will level up my Hammer Punch materia. But unless you have really, really high attack with Dispel Blade, which goes through these barriers, I guess, or you have the other thing that I'll show you, you will not actually hit him at all. You won't. It just won't do anything. But yeah, this is a separate battle, by the way. It is not the same battle. I died in between, but I did get Moogle Power level 5, which I wish I'd gotten that the first time, so that it would just level up everything. But no, I had to wait. But anyway, I died, and that's okay, because now that Hammer Punch is fully leveled up, mastered, I also have Dispel Blade mastered for the fat good that does me. Fat lot of good, whatever. But yeah, so you take Hammer Punch, and you combine it with a mastered Libra materia, and you get Costly Punch! Also, you can see here that I have way too much, materia, and that's going to be a problem. But yeah, Costly Punch goes through the barriers. I'll show you shortly. I didn't even slow this battle down, because there's no point. So look how far I punched it. It's amazing. See, I just get behind him. Punch! Oh, that felt so good to do, by the way. And we got 3 Mithril of that. Whoopee. But yeah, to explain what the Costly Punch materia is, so Magical Punch and Hammer Punch expends MP. Costly Punch, its damage increases the lower your remaining HP is, but even at full HP, it could still do around 32 times more damage than normal. It ignores vitality and is not considered physical or magic. One sec. Arms Development Department. We have information on a Weapons Development Department competitor hiding materia in the caves. Collect the materials. You may keep all items attained during this mission, but stay frosty. The monsters are present to protect the prize. There's a very important... I'll get back to Costly Punch in a second. There's a very important... what's it called here? Reward here, but make sure that you have slots open in your materia inventory, unlike me. But anyway, so yeah, so it's not considered physical or magical, so it ignores the null physical and magical status, which is why it worked against the Grand Horn. It consumes the equivalent of 1/128th of your maximum HP when used. So instead of using up, you know, a certain amount of MP or whatever, we're level 56 now. It just uses up 1/128th of your HP, which is very, very tiny. It's like you can see when I use it, my HP went down there by less than 100, so it's really worth it, and it gets stronger the more you use it. Now we get a Magical Punch materia there. Let's see what other... There's the Magical Punch, there's Giselle Greens, and there's a Fat Chocobo Feather here. The boss is in the lower left corner. If your HP is over 1.11 times your max HP, like from getting a limit break or whatever, then Costly Punch will do nothing. And this is very important. Normally, your limits are good, because now I can weather hits and stuff. Nope. It is bad. It's very bad. Because Costly Punch will become useless until your HP drops around to where its max is again. The boss here, by the way, is Mover EXs with 34,860 health. We get a Drainga materia out of here. This is a special Drainga materia. This Drainga is one of the mastered materia with an added effect on it that you're not going to see because my materia is full. I'm like, oh boy, I'm going to show you guys the best thing. It's going to be... Oh, God. This is why we didn't get the Iron Fist. The only reason why we got that Smart Consumer materia is because I had fused Costly Punch. Or, no, there was something else that I fused before that. But yeah, so, in the meantime, I sold... Oh, I didn't sell. I converted, 90% of my materia to SP. And then, I reloaded the save file and converted everything and went back here. But now we get Dringa with HP plus 500%. Which is it's at its max now at 9,999, which means that we have to equip something. And what we have to equip is the Adamant Bagel. that sets the HP limit 99,999. So now we have 23,442 health. And that's going to be really nice for Costly Punch. Science Department. We have information on Science Department competitor hiding materials in the coal mines. Collect the materials, but be extra careful. They place monsters to secure their stash. You may keep all items obtained during this mission. And oh boy. This is going to make everything go so much faster now. Having high HP and Costly Punch. Because you can keep using Costly Punch as much as you want, and it doesn't. Yeah, regular enemies here are mover EXs. As you can see, that ended kind of fast. There's also Sahajin Princes here and Iron Claws. The mover EXs once again have 34,000 health. Sahajin Prince 44,000. The Iron Claw has 69,000. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chests, and most of them are on the way to the boss. But yeah, we got the Gasal Greens, got the X Potion over here, I think is a Mithril. I passed it. I know I passed it. And we get a Hyper Wrist there. Oh, because I was going there on the way back, right? I was just making sure that I wasn't running out of space in my regular inventory, because that would be bad. But yeah, so Costly Punch is just amazing, because aside from being stronger than Hammer Punch and Magical Punch, it's is just it doesn't deplete your magic MP and AP. It's it's a yellow materia, it's a command materia. Well, I guess I don't know, just an ability materia, but it's just not. It doesn't do anything. SP Turbo Magic increases attack spell by expending SP, so it's kind of interesting. I don't think I really use it though. It's like that, the MP Turbo materias from Lunar Harp, from FF7. But yeah, the boss here is, once again, the mover EXs and one of the Scissor Claws, but we did 73,000 damage to them. And out of that, we get a high jump materia that's also mastered, and it has attack plus 40! Which I'm not going to use, but I am going to fuse at some point to give some other materia really high attack. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. In the next mission video, we're going to break the game. Yay!
Gonna kill everything!
Bye!